When did God stop being enough? It really made me go to God and have to be like, Lord, I'm sorry. Because I have made things, I have put this idea of my life and this thing over you. I made it an idol. Hey beautiful people, I am Rue. I'm Rufaro Hannah. I'm Rufaro. Joy, favor. Hi, how are you? I'm Hannah. And welcome to another video. This bun is irritating the heck out of me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. You are welcome here. I do faith-based content, a little bit of beauty and lifestyle, but mostly faith-based content. Everything ends up going back to Jesus because, I mean, my favorite human being, my favorite person. I don't know what to tell you. So welcome. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button, like, and comment. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, how are you? How you doing? I'm back. I'm back. My last video I talked about how I just felt like my channel, it was not giving what it should be. It wasn't giving the growth that I was experiencing. It wasn't giving what my life was, what was happening in my life at that time. And God was doing so much. I felt like God was leading me towards a fast, nudging me towards a fast for a while. I was gonna do a water fast for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I had no school, no work, just at home anyways. So 2 weeks before, I was talking to my aunt, and my aunt, we're talking about dreams, and I was like, I never get dreams. And it was something that I never prayed about, but I ended up praying about it. And 2 days before the fast, or at least a day before the fast, I went in praying about what it is that I'm called to do, what my purpose was in my dream. Clear as day. I tell you, clear as day. My answer was in that dream yet. And it was so surreal because I never remember any of my dreams. Let me talk to my besties. Let me talk to my people. So I remember voice memoing, talking about my dream. And this is why it's so important. I say it's so important for you to have people who breathe life and people who also speak to God, talk to you. I remember talking about it on the phone and then getting the response of like, because with the excitement that I had because I had the answer, I also had a fear. So sorry if you hear anything in the background. My dad, my mom are watching a Nigerian movie and they're like talking about it and they're really loud about it. So ignore that, okay? I was raised in ministry. My parents are pastors. I grew up, I was in the worship team for almost 10 years and have seen a lot. And I think I had a little bit of trauma. A little bit of me was like, Lord, I just want to be in the background. I just don't be putting me in the front. So anyhow, I say that, and I'm on YouTube. To be in the background, I just wanted to be an usher in the back of the church, leading people to the seats. Calling is extremely the opposite of what I wanted, is an understatement. When I feel like God's like, yeah, you can talk about it more, I will. I really will. But I'm honestly still navigating what it is and how it's gonna look and how it's gonna be. So bear with me. Don't worry, it'll come. Don't worry. We family. Maybe God will tell you so I don't have to tell y'all. A thing that I know. Basically, she said you already been walking in your calling without the title. And you haven't seen it. And the way she said it was just, it's a little bit better than I am saying it. It was kind of like confirmation on her end telling me that. I kind of identify with Moses on the sense that I was just giving God reasons why I shouldn't. But it was like, no, you this is what you're supposed to be doing. And it felt good. Like I was like, okay, good. But it was still kind of scary. So going into the fast, I was like just talking to God. I was like, help me, man. I entered the fast with that already, and with a lot of other prayers. And yeah, God is so good, and he's so patient. I went into this fast 3 days, no food, just water, and it was hard. One thing I went into the fast having was this kind of like, I was in a place, like I'm in a rut. I don't even know what to call it. Discouraged with my outer surroundings. I was like, God, like, what is this? Nothing. It seems like nothing was moving. Nothing was changing. I've been in this place forever. God, like, when am I gonna move? When is there gonna be some sort of a shift? When is there gonna be a change? Right? Crazy. Now that I'm looking back at it, I was watching a sermon series from the Father's House, with Bianca. I hope it's called the Father's House because that's what I've been calling it. With Bianca Olthoff. Can't say her last name, but forgive me. And she was saying at the end of the sermon on her Rated R series, she said at the very end of the sermon, she asked the question, when did God stop being enough? It really made me go to God and have to be like, Lord, I'm sorry, because I have made things, I have put this idea of my life and this thing over you. I've made it an idol. And I've made it seem like you were not enough for me. Because I know that you are, as Jared, the song says, you are not only enough, you're always enough, and you're more than enough. So if I don't get to this place that I have imagined in my mind, you are enough. How dare I ever think anything else? It shifted the way my fast went, because it was the second day, almost the end of the fast. A switch switched, and looking back, God was doing so much before the fast and even after the fast. And I was just looking at material, outer things, comparing my life to other people. In me, there were fruits being, that were starting to sprout. And my discontent, I hope that's a word, but that discontent really was stopping those fruits from growing. My gratitude was stunted. If you were going through this season of like I shouldn't be here anymore. I've been in the same place for a long time, but feel like if the Israelites, oh man, I can't talk, were just so much more focused, not on the fact that they left somewhere or the fact that they're going somewhere, and just on the fact that God is all that they need, they would have got there faster. Not because of anything, but the fact that their focus is always on God, and their focus is always just on praising the God that took them out of slavery. Like, when you realize you're free, why would you care? God is enough. That might take a while to click, but when it does, my question for you is, when did God stop being enough? Did God stop being all that satisfies you? I think it's a little bit too, and you just need to tell somebody. You can DM me, you can email me, but I needed that. I went out of my fast in this place of just like gratitude and just a place of praise. Now, on being on this channel, I don't want is to emphasize what is around me more than who God is in me and who God is. Yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for everything that you guys are doing. But at the end of the day, whether you subscribe, whether you like or not, God is enough. Because for a long time I was like, God, like the number of people on my subscribers, like it hasn't moved. But he's enough. So whether it's 1 or whether it's 82 or whether it's 100, whether it's 1,000,000, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And when let me tell you something, the freedom that you feel when you realize you don't need the approval of man when God is there, that is enough. That's enough, child. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you don't take anything away from this, take one thing, and that would be to really lean on the fact that God is enough. And whatever is taking the place of God being enough, maybe that needs to be put to the side. And also just analyze, like write it down, be honest. One thing I've noticed is just being honest with God really does a lot. Be honest. Say, God, I don't know where I went wrong, so repent. And really just be like, God, I want you to be enough. No person, no relationship, no degree, no amount of approval by man, no amount of followers, no amount of subscribers, no amount of anything, honestly, no amount of money can do anything for me like you can. You are enough. And when you start speaking that and believing it, I hope that did something for you. If you like this video, if you like this type of video, because let me tell y'all something. When I say the way I was gonna put on makeup while I'm talking, it's a lot. And I was like, where am I gonna go? It's 10 p.m. Where am I going? At the end of the day, how many videos are in this on this channel where I'm barefaced? So you're all gonna see me barefaced a lot. And my skin was looking good. God knew what he was doing. So anyways, yeah, thank you. Comment down below and tell me, have you ever felt this discontentment? I hope that's a word. If that's not a word, yeah, what to tell you. But there's so many sources that you can get. It's so funny how you would be going through something and then there's just a million people going through the exact same thing with you. If you are going through this, you're not alone. I'm here for you. Your girl's here for you. Your sister in Christ is here for you. I think is so good is to have a community. And that's what I want on this channel. At the end of the day, whether it's 2 people, whether it's 5 people, I just pray that we're all cool with each other and that we help each other grow and become the family and the hands and the feet of God. And please comment down below. Tell me if you ever felt like this before, or if you are out of what you have learned. Because I'm gonna give one in the comments. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. Thank you. You are blessed. I'm gonna speak life into y'all. One thing I'm gonna do on this channel is speak life into y'all. You are loved, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys next time.
It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way